Hello all, Scott Grove here. I'm going to do one more just for fun. I'm sure I'll do more later. But I had a request to do another Gibson guitar shootout for whatever reason. So these are strictly more just Gibson guitars. I'm doing 6 today. All of which will be run through my Johnson Millennium JM150 amp, modeling amp, set on a Fender Twin reverb but with no effects at all. No reverb, no anything. So just dry as a bone, everything set straight up on 5 as far as all the tones go. Everything on the guitars, all guitars will be strictly humbucker guitars, nothing with any kind of coil taps, not even on the guitars, so the circuitry and the tones cannot be affected by the fact that even a coil split or tap or anything is even introduced into the circuit. So just 2 humbucking pickups. Everything on all these guitars are 100% stock, so that means nothing comes with Duncans or anything in it. They come with Gibson pickups, whatever those models happen to be per guitar. Both pickups will be on, and everything on the guitar will be wide open. So, pardon me, just got an itch that I just can't get rid of. Yeah, could have edited that out, but hey, so be it. Okay, so 6 different axes coming through, 6 different sounds. You just, I'm not going to make you wait until 10 days from now to let you know. I'm going to let you know what they all were at the end of this video, so you just kind of keep track on a pad of paper or in your Kanoggin or whatever, just which sounds you like best, and then we'll be able to distinguish which Gibson guitar you like best just by coming out of that amplifier and going into the built-in microphones on this old analog Sony Handycam microphone that's like this big. So if you can get your high fidelity through that and tell the difference at least between these, then more power to you. Okay, so I've got guitar number 1 all strapped around here, ready to roll. I'm just going to do the same thing, regular rhythm picking, no lead picking or nothing, just straight rhythms so you can hear the sound of the guitar, not of the amp or anything, just distortion free. You hear the guitar, both pickups, wide open, and here's, see, no reverb. I know it's strange for me also. So Gibson guitar number 1. So that's how you're going to hear it. Okay, so I will be back with guitar number 2 as long as it takes to do this flippy thing with the camera. Okay, hang on. Okay, I'm back with guitar number 2. Let's just check it out right away. So there's guitar number 2, and same flippy thing, be back with guitar number 3. Yep, they're going by this fast. Alright, back with guitar number 3, and same thing, here we go. Okay, so there's guitar number 3. And getting ready to go for 4, so stick around. Here is Gibson guitar number 4. Okay, there's Gibson number 4. Stick around for number 5. Okay, we're back with the Gibson guitar number 5, and it sounds like this. Okay, one more Gibson to go, and coming right up. Okay, here's our last and final Gibson of the 6. So check it out. Okay, so if you guys are ready with me to find out what is what, okay, let's get right to it. And I will go ahead and line these up. Yep, there's a method to my madness here. Okay, you're like, what the hell's he doing? Okay, I have all the guitars lined up here to show you what's what. Okay, you ready for this? Okay, guitar number 1, okay, was actually this Gibson Explorer 1990. It's a 76 reissue. Okay, so 1990, dirty as all hell, as you can tell, living out here in the desert. See that dust? Isn't that a shame? Okay, so it's a 1990 76 reissue, done in a, you know, just a cherry finish. Okay, so, and this was also guitar number 2, guitar number 3, guitar number 4, guitar number 5, and guitar number 6. Yes, it was all of them. This is actually what it was all about. Okay, these are your, guitar number 1 was actually a 1mm or 1.14 millimeter star pick. Let me shut my volume off. That's all guitar number 1 was played with. Yes, it's just to let you know that different picks sound different. Number 2 is a medium cactus pick made out of nylon. Number 3 was a 73 or .73 gauge Dunlop Tortex. Then it got really funky with the nasty old, I call them nasty, but if you like them, cool. Big thick ass V pick. Okay, made out of this acrylic stuff. Number 5 was, you might have heard it doing this at the end of number 5. That's right, it's a steel guitar pick. What was number 6? The back of my fingernails. No picks. Okay, so that was, yes, another way to show you that picks, whatever they're made out of, make a huge difference in your sound. So just when you think you need a new amp, maybe all you need is a new pick. Okay, one other thing to just kind of show those of you who just don't know these things, and that's who these are usually meant for. Those who know it all have no business even watching my channel as far as I'm concerned, unless they just like hanging out. Okay, so I'm just going to everybody's general favorite, and that is most people in the world stick with these Jim Dunlop Tortex picks. It seems like most folks. Of course, the further, basically once you get past the rhythm pickup or your neck pickup, as far as where you're playing at, it gets warmer, or, and then you know simply that if you're a person who plays there, if you play in the middle, it just got a lot brighter. If you play back here, okay, so all of a sudden it sounds like 3 different guitars, and you have it done squat, except for changed where you play at. So if you guys are just wailing and going here and going back here, problem is probably horrible picking technique. So if your guitar sounds like garbage, it is probably the material of your pick. You know, if you've ruled out the fact that you have a crap guitar and a crap amp, and you can't figure out why it sounds good, and you're changing pickups all the time, chances are your pickups are fine and dandy. Most are. Okay, to switch a pickup is pretty guitarded to begin with, just unless it doesn't work, you know. But I don't know why people change them. Never could figure that out, but not brilliant. Or okay, which sound would you rather have? Yeah, me too, this one. or it's about how you play. It's your technique, or what your pick is made out of, where you play it at. If you just have lousy playing technique, if you play all over the place, you know, just whatever. Okay, so it's plain and simple nonsense to be changing all kinds of stuff when the problem is probably yourself. Okay, so that's basically why I just did this video and tried to, you know, take 15 minutes or so out of your life, is to prove to you that it's probably not your guitar, it's probably not your amp, it's probably not your pickups. Harder materials such as that steel pick. Okay, I played everything, by the way, directly in between the two pickups. I did not try to make one pick sound better than the other because I could give a rat's ass which pick you use. I don't care. I just want you to know that that hard pick and this acrylic thing are just harder materials, and they're going to sound more brittle. Okay, you get softer picks. They even make them made out of oh, what would you call that stuff? It's not cloth. It's almost a cotton thing for bass players. Try to make it sound like flat wounds. It's like put flat wounds on. Anyway, so and then you get these nylon picks, and then you get the Tortex picks. They're softer materials. Okay, and you can make them out of cardboard, you can cut them and make them out of whatever you want, but every different piece of material, they make what are called mined picks. It's the name of the company. They're made out of stone. Okay, they're just ground rocks. You've seen them where they polish them and make them look pretty, but you know, they're like a pet rock and people sell them for 50 bucks a pick or whatever. But yes, every kind of material there is out there makes a different sound, and every couple quarter inches, a half an inch or so, makes a huge difference in your guitar sound and other forms of your life. But in which direction you play, like I said, during the demonstrations I was playing directly right here, even with my backs of my fingernails, you know, doing this. Of course I'm pushing the neck forward. So everything was being played right there, so wasn't favoring one pick over another. So it's pick material, your inability to play, or your ability to play, whatever. So before you start swapping parts out and all that stuff, try different picks, try playing correctly, maybe. I don't know, just a thought. Okay, so that is today's little lesson, is to stop listening to most people, you know, and say, oh, well, it sounds like that's total crap, you better go get an EMG pickup, or God forbid, another Seymour Duncan. That's the one thing the world needs less of, is Seymour Duncan pickups. Good God, has there ever been a worse pickup manufacturer? Probably not. Duncans are easily one of the worst that I've ever heard, straight across the board. But I know you're going to yell at me, but that's why I delete you. But there you go. So it's just a little proof for you. Not different guitars, not different amps. It's just different outlooks, different materials, different mindset, different way of playing. Maybe you just are playing wrong. Maybe you were taught to play wrong with your picking hand. So that's all the video is. It's just a big fake out. Okay, so just use it for what you will. Okay, just know that that was that. You heard it here, and what am I proving? Nothing other than different crap sounds different, and it sounds different where you play it on the guitar. Very elementary stuff, but if you haven't learned it already, ta-da, there it is. If you thought you were hearing the difference between a Les Paul and an SG and a Flying V and a Explorer and a L6 or an L5, no, it's just I picked any guitar that happened to be close in tune. Okay, so there you go. Scott Grove, take care, drive fast, be careless, don't drink and drive, you might spill some, and remember, it's motel, no-tell, motel time, and motel spelled backward is let 'em. So guys, if you get them in your car, you let them. That's right, let them take you to the hotel, or the motel. Anyway, I'll shut up, believe it or not. Bye.